Hello, hello, one and all. Welcome to MRC Tier 3 on this lovely Wednesday evening. Today we have some action from the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, or as some would like to call it, the Abu Dhabi Doo Grand Prix, for those who like Scooby-Doo. It's a sweaty hot day in Europe and in England, and this is something that they're very much accustomed to in Abu Dhabi, which is of course a desert. Now, speaking of sweatiness, we've got some sweaty drivers in MRC, one of whom goes by the name of Red Car Rambo. He's our pole sitter from Tier 2 this week. Hello, Ryan, and welcome.
Hello, fella.
Hello, my man. How are we?
Feeling pretty good. Looking forward to a cracking race from the lads.
Indeedy. We saw some chaos on Monday in both Tiers 1 and 2. Some brilliant driving and some rather ridiculous lap times. And I'm sure we're going to see plenty more tonight. So, Abu Dhabi. It's a relatively new track designed by Herman Tilke, opened up to Formula 1 in 2009. The current rendition of the track, which got changed for 2021, has a 5.2 kilometre distance, 16 turns, and figures around the Yas Marina. But oh my god, Ryan, can you see this? It's raining!
I can't believe this.
Oh my god, there's rain in Abu Dhabi! No! I can't believe. Oh, wow. I was going to joke that it was going to rain. I can't believe it. We have rain in the desert.
I didn't even
We
think
have
it
rain
rained.
in the desert.
I didn't know Abu Dhabi knew what rain was.
I happen to know actually. Got this in my facts. It rains on average twice a year here, but I'm lost for words. I've just completely lost my train of thought because there's rain in Abu Dhabi. Okay,
gonna be
for anyone on the
interesting
stream,
to see
this is not a
what-
drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
It'll
Jams
be
in the
interesting
wall!
to see what the race is going to be. Because if it's wet, I
Indeed.
really feel sorry for the lads.
Yeah, jams in the wall in the pit exit in the Haas-mobile. He's gone straight out. He wants to get all the track section he can. No one else is out, so we'll stick with him. I hope he's put a setup on which he feels comfortable with, because, well, always being joined. We've got a Jenski on the move. He's also on the way out. Will he crush the pit exit? No, he's fine. Let's go back to jam. Oh, wow. Wow, but anyway, so I was going to say how I was so excited to finally be spending a bit of evening time with the first friend I made in MRC, and yourself, but got distracted by the wetness on the track.
I really can't believe it. if
I'm
honest.
shocked. For anyone who's watching the stream, please share your surprise, shock, and maybe pleasure in seeing the rain. I hope you're happy about this, because I'm thrilled in a weird kind of way. I don't think anyone's ever practiced this track in the wet ever. I don't know about you, but I never have.
Not me. Certainly not.
Carl Edens and Mandy have both made comments about the weather here. Mandy thinks the rain's lying. I'm sorry, Mandy, but it's there. I can see it. And Carl Edens says this is the funniest thing he's ever seen. Well, you need to watch Peter Kay in Bolton, mate. He's pretty damn funny.
You just wouldn't expect it, would you?
No, I'm just on board with Jam. Do you want to run us through a lap? I'm not sure it'd be an easy one to commentate on, but do you want to run us through?
Yeah, go on, I'll sit the jam. So, coming through into turn one, you would normally brake around the 100 metre board, flat out through turn 2 and 3. I really don't know what you would do in the wet, but so I'm coming up to this new hairpin. I was braking quite early to try and get a run out, and it didn't really work. So you've got to really nail that corner.
It's hard.
This chicane is it is quite tricky. You can spin quite easily coming out of that.
It's a clumsy corner.
Yeah. Coming down second DRS, brake at the 50, keep it tight. Now you're going flat out. You want to be braking when the car straightens up, clip the apex, and then you don't actually have to brake here anymore. You can just keep it nice and steady on the throttle, flat out through the second to last corner, brake at the white line. Careful of the dip on the last corner, and across the line you go.
The Jam's got a time on the board. He's not waited around. He was the first on track. And I tell you what, we're just flicking through here. Everyone looks to be struggling. Just see Connor just going very wide in the final sector. Those new corners you mentioned there. No one. Boothy's now just gone off at that chicane between the two DRS straights. No one seems to really have the confidence on track here, and I'm not surprised at all. That convertible's now off track. Ooh, now Shadow's got a time in. Only one of two drivers to have a lap in already at this stage. It's
I couldn't even tell you if that's a representable time.
No, I have no idea.
Honest.
Energy Jam's disqualified. That's a shame. I think he blocked the pit exit whilst we were watching Jam. But no, I have absolutely no idea for reference what a good time would be. And if anyone is watching and has an idea what would be a good time in the wet in Abu Dhabi, please tell us. Confetti King has just gone fastest, and his teammate Kaiser says he goes faster still.
Looking at the times they're pumping in, I'm gonna guess it's around 1:35. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Mindful Wasp has just confirmed you. So Mindful Wasp 35.4 currently the man to beat. Man's invalidated. Connor, he's just invalidated off track at the first chicane. Jump on board back Mazo.
Possible. Maybe.
I'd imagine so. These guys are surely going to find a second or two, I'd imagine, because all about Mazer goes off track. They're really going to find confidence in where the grip is. This is just the unknown to all of us.
Mindful Wasp's gone purple in Sector 1 again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's very quick at the moment. Mindful's in cracking form.
Yeah. I believe this is Eddie Zidane's last Tier 3 race as well.
Yeah, unfortunately he's, for personal reasons, he's stepping down from Tier 3 GTs and from MRC at the end of season 8 altogether, which is a huge shame. He's a good guy, very competitive driver.
He's really progressed as well, along with all the others.
Yeah, he's
Mindful Wasp is 4 tenths up.
Let's have a look at him.
So he's currently in the 134 bracket.
Yeah, could we see a 33? Should we dare to dream already? Because this track's just going to come to the guy, surely.
It's definitely possible if you can get a nice rhythm going. I would have thought so.
Look how little speed he can take. Look how little speed he takes, though. It looks composed, but the lack of speed is just ridiculous. 34.4 or 33's got to be possible. Got a yellow flag on the long DRS straight. It's Night Shadow going very slowly.
I think he's letting people past.
Yeah, he's just being courteous. So, Baby Hornet's just popped in a 37.5. Purple Sector's 37.6. Ryan, you have to become the latest member to be accustomed to my rules, which is Purple Sector. Initially it had to be a Purple Sector 1, but now it's any Purple Sectors. If he gets one, we have to do a Jaeger bomb, a shot, or something. Okay. So, Purple Sector, if you ever listen to these streams, make my day. Get me drunk. I'll do a shot for every Purple Sector you get that we see on stream, of course.
I mean, I don't think I'll be finishing the stream if he does a fastest lap each lap of the race.
But you know what? I welcome that, and I think the viewers might too. That'd be quite fun. Back Mazo's just starting a lap. He's going to jump on board. Oh, just jumped the wrong time. He's invalidated turn 1. Let's find someone else. Hugo Braun's on a lap. Oh, he's on an out lap actually. He looked rather quick last week in Hungary when he reserved in, and he's driving without the line for the first time, so he's doing quite well. Good to see people progressing, pushing themselves a bit further.
Yeah, I see Hugo Braun a lot. He pops up on my TT screen quite a lot, and he is very quick.
Yeah, he is.
To be totally honest with you.
Yeah, if you can get some confidence in the tracks, who knows what he could do. Could be a real threat at the top end. That's
what it's about. We all started somewhere, line, no line.
Yeah. All about development here. So, Ghost Rider's on outlap as well. Mindful's just pitting. Night Shadow's 8 tenths up at the end of the first sector. Wow.
Simba's left the session. Hopefully he can get back in.
Fingers crossed. We've had a lot of game glitches recently. Hopefully we don't see too many more, if any more. Just watching Night Shadow on his way down to the chicane. He's taken a wide line through there, and with the wet curbs, I'm not surprised, and I don't blame anyone for wanting to avoid them. I still can't believe it's raining. I'm absolutely beyond shocked. Bergen says banned. You're banned, Bergen. Get out. Tom Brown says Jaeger bombs is offensive for non-drinkers. Yeah, you know what, Tom? You're right. We should be better. We'll do shots of milk. Oh, that's offensive to vegans. We'll do shots of water, but that's offensive to fish. Sorry, Tom. I have to do shots of air. Sorry, mate. You're right. I need to be more conservative, mindful of others.
A nice shot of Iron Brew will do.
I'll do a shot of Iron Brew. There we go. I'll do an Iron Shoey. Right, so Gav comes into the final corner. Let's see what time he pops in. Oh, he's gone wide! He's not invalidated, but he lost time, and it's a 35-1.
Going a whole 1.1 quicker.
He found a boot full of time there. Who else have we got who's on a lap? Jams invalidated. Purple sector's on the way out. Oh, come on, we'll find purple sector later. Sambao is 3.1 seconds faster than his current time, which is a 1:41.2.
Sambao?
So this would put him midway in the top 10. Midway in the top 10.
Yeah.
Tom Brown, I think, liked my comment. I'm glad to see. Share the love. Bergen, you just need to be put on a register, mate. You're not safe for human combustion. Sambao is crossing the line. It's a 1:37.6, puts him 8th. Good lap. Much improved from his previous lap. Right, let's have a look. Purple sector, still not round yet. There's a long way to go. Sector 1, we've got Shadow Lancer fighting with an Alfa Romeo. I believe that's Baby Hornet. What can Shadow Lancer do in the Mercedes? That Convertible says it's raining in the race. Oh, please.
Oh,
please God. Make it happen. It might be a glitch. Maybe. Maybe the game has just genuinely decided this is the one time in the whole history of the game anyone will get wet weather in Abu Dhabi, and we are just blessed with it. Simba's still having connectivity problems. Not good to see. Hopefully he can get that sorted out. We'd love to see him racing. We know he's got a lot to give on track, and it'd be great for him to
Yeah, he definitely has. He puts a lot of time in as well, does Mark?
He does. He does indeed. He was a teammate of yourself just, was it 3 seasons ago?
Yeah, Constructors Champions. Yeah. I mean, what more could we have asked for?
Quite a team, the pair of you are. Shadow Lancers Invalidators going wide at the triple right-hander. Easily done.
Braun has gone purple sector 2.
Let's find him. Here we go, under the hotel. This new section here flows a hell of a lot better, but it's so difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. It does.
Boothie jumped to third with 35.6, by the way. What a lap.
Nice lap, nice.
Hugo Braun struggling to get on the power there through the second to last. Oh, got an Alfa Romeo round. We stick with Hugo. 34.4! What a lap!
That's a cracking lap.
What a lap. Michael Wasp is on a lap. He's 2 tenths down, but I'm sure he'll have something to answer back with that. Incredible turn from Hugo Braun.
It's a really weird track, this, because you can be 2 tenths down in sector 2, and you can
purple middle sector.
You can get everything back in sector 3.
Yeah, you really can. Mindful's found time in the middle sector. He's still 2 tenths down on Hugo. Ooh, he's very conservative coming into the triple right-hander there. And under the hotel.
Is he out of fuel?
I think he's braking now. I was just looking at his brake. He's braking. I think he's just trying to recharge the ERS, go again.
Yeah, he is.
Let's have a look. Who else is on a lap? We can flip to. Oh, Confetti King just nearly spun round. Boothie's on a good lap, but he's just invalidated. Oh, I'm the curse here. I jump on board and they run wide. Got Ghost Rider in the first sector and the magnificent Williams. I tell you what, in under the lights here, the darker colour cars like the Williams, the Aston, even the Avatari with a bit of dark blue on there, they all pop. They look stunning.
I'm going to be biased. I really like the look of the McLaren under the lights.
Yeah, it does look fantastic. I do agree with you there.
To be honest, they've done really, really well with all the liveries this year, if I'm honest.
I don't think there's a bad one. I like them all. I really do. I mean, Ghost Rider's gone wide. I know your personal favourite is the McLaren, of course, but
I know I hate Ferrari.
Do you? You've never mentioned it. You've never mentioned it.
It is really, really smart.
It does
looks
look
really,
neat,
really good in Abu Dhabi under the lights.
So we've got a few comments in the YouTube chat just to watch out for. Stu Vine says ignore the weather. Sorry Stu mate, but you can't really ignore this weather. If you ignore it and you go for a dry setup, you're going to crash. You can't ignore it. Gearban says go Hugo, go go go, supporting his countrymen. You love to see it. Dak Invertible says let's go Dak Invertible. You know what? You've got to be your own biggest fan. You've got to be your own number one. He's on a qualifying ban, so we'll see what he can do in the race. So, let's have a little flip. Who's on a lap? Purple sectors. Oh, Mindful Wasp 34-2!
Nice lap, Mindful Wasp. Nice lap.
He just saw someone raise the bar and thought, I know, I hear you, I'm coming for you. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty.
He's really improved this season, as Mindful Wasp.
I'm sure he won't mind us saying, but last year, he was nowhere near this kind of pace. I think a combination of he's worked hard to get himself up to speed, and the new game, he's really hit the ground running. And he looks like a different animal. It's really good to see. Him and Energy Dan as a team in that Red Bull. I know Energy Dan's unfortunately stepping aside, but they're quite a partnership. That's a lot of pace in that team. RFC Dan says, come on Gav, let's have it. Your fellow Scotsman's on your back.
Most of the teams have been put together really, really well this season.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I can't see a bad team.
I think Bat Mazo and Ghost Rider and the Williams is a really good combo, and
yeah, absolutely.
With a bit more confidence and a couple of good results, they could be really pushing the front end. Williams' team, Boothy's really shown a fair bit of mettle this season.
Baby Hornet's 2 seconds up.
Baby Hornet, I was just going to say, he's having a good season at the moment in the Alfa Romeo. Here he comes onto the DR straight. No DRS, of course, with the soggy track, the moist, damp wetness. I still can't believe it. Sherwin Adams says, give the vid a like. Come on, give it a like. Like and subscribe, Mr. Sherwin. And let us know who your favourite driver is. We want to know. Yes, smash that like button. Do it. Anyway, some people enjoy the YouTube comments, and I am all for that.
Oh no, he's only
so
2
Baby Hornet's at a purple middle sector. Oh, he's gone wide. No,
oh, that's really unlucky.
Simon, you were on for a flyer. Oh, Bergen supporting his coachee. RC Danny says get practicing and race for later. Love to see it. Alright, Boothie, we mentioned him. How's he doing? He's 3 and a bit temps up in the first sector. Let's stick with him. Qualifying's nearly over already. Wow, this is flown by.
Where's that gone?
Oh, that's what I mean. Where's that? What's happened there? I mean, it was quicker for you on Monday, but that's because you just came out at the last minute, almost one banged a pole position, and then sat in the garage.
Well, I did put a lot of practice in. Well,
practice makes perfect, definitely.
I did. I was confident before the race. To be totally honest with you, I knew I had the pace there to match the front runners in that race. But fair play to Tom Brown, he picked me to it.
Yeah, the strategy Tom pulled was a fantastic one, and I don't know if these guys are going to be able to benefit from that. We'll find out if it rains, but clearly the hard, medium, hard option is the strategy to go with if it's dry. If it rains, God knows what's going to happen. Oh, Boothie hits the wall and invalidates. No, Boothie. Lord of the Booth. Jam's invalidated. That's his quite over. Shadowlance is a quarter of a second up. What can he do? Nightshadow's improved to 35-1. He can't improve again.
Connor's Craig is 2 temps up.
Yeah, or tell you what, let's jump with him for now.
He's pitching.
Oh, what? Why? You were going to take third place, my friend. Right, let's go back. So Boothie did get on. No, he didn't. He got his lap set. Shadowlancer is on a lap, and Jam's invalidated. So I think Shadowlancer and Bat Maze are the only 2 people that can still do something.
Hugo Braun is on a lap.
Shadowlancer's gone! Shadowlancer's just lost it. Oh, I lost it there on Monday.
He's currently
done.
3 temps down.
He is, but who knows? Oh, he's just invalidated.
Invalid.
Right, Bat Mazo, what's he doing? That is validated too, so that will be our grid. Wow. Okay, so the question is, do we want rain for the race, or do we want it to dry up? Because
for the lads, I hope it's dry.
I tell you what, if it is wet, this is unfair, really. We laughed and joked at the weekend that no one practices here in the wet because it won't rain, and well, it happens. It happened, everyone. Stuvine's a beer down. Go on, Stuvine, get them down you. Craig Prequel, I believe that's Purple Sector, says it's dry for the race. Well, we can only hope. Front row lockout for Mindful Wasp and Hugo Braun with fantastic 134s. Gavin third, stops for the 35s, followed by Confetti Craig, Connor, Baby Hornet, Boothy, Ghost Rider, Koza Soze and Jensky rounding up the top 10. In 11th, you've got Jam the Man, the Peanut Butter Jelly Guy, followed by Shallow Lancer, Purple Sector, Man, Samble, Simba, and then you've got Batmazo, Pinzio, Dak Convertible, and Energy Dan, not setting times for various reasons. I don't know who to put any money on for the race, purely because, well, we don't know what the weather's going to be. We've got various reports, some say it's raining, some say it's dry. Have you got any guesses what's going to happen here?
Judging by Hungary, it was telling me it was going to be wet, but it was actually a dry start.
Yeah, this game does lie.
Really, really weird.
The game lies now. That is dry.
Looking dry.
That's
looking dry.
Drier than the desert. Oh wait, hold on. yeah, we're in the desert. But hopefully it will stay dry.
I really hope so.
Yeah, no. As much as we love a bit of the wet chaos,
just not in Abu Dhabi.
No, only somewhere where someone might have actually had an opportunity to realistically get some practice in, because that's not really fair to be honest. So yeah, going off of Hungary, Mindful Wasp really did look a bit good, to put it mildly. So did Connor, so did Simba, so did Gav. Mr. Nightshade looked good, and so did Hugo Braun. So they must automatically be natural candidates for a potential high-end finish today. Dak Convertible back following his race ban. Be interesting to see how he does coming through the back with Energy Dan. Interestingly, tyre-wise, Hugo Braun, Sambao and Energy Dan, the only guys on the hards. Everyone else is on the medium, which I believe is what you did on Monday, Ryan, isn't it?
I did. I went medium to hard. I wish I did the alternate strategy, hard to medium.
That's what Tom did, isn't it? He managed to make that work in Tier 2.
Well, I made it work in France, so I don't know why I didn't go with my gut.
Yeah, I know Bergen's a big fan of getting the hards over and done with and then jumping on the mediums later on. And he's made that work to great effect a couple of times, notably in Austria. Really brought him up the field.
I'm quite confused here. Is the sun coming up or going down? It's meant to be night.
I think it's sunset where we're at right now, because it starts at sunset and finishes in the night. I think we're at sunset, but, well, I'm sure we'll find out. I quite like the idea of a sunrise race, personally.
Looks amazing.
It really does. Really does. So, Confetti Craig being in the middle of, well, I'd say the top 10 at all known quantities in this league. Confetti Craig sat right in the middle of it. Be interesting to see how he fits in the mix there. We know Hugo Braun without the line is not quite as quick as he can be, but still is very fast. Mindful really has put some cracking performances in this season so far, and obviously Night Shadow, well, he's been in this league a long time. We all know plenty about him. We don't know a lot. Well, I've got some secrets about him, which I'm going to reveal if we get a safety car, but the clue I'll give you is he likes to fly off into the sunset. And we'll come back to that.
I think he's really hoping there's no safety cars.
You wait. Just hope that I don't have to bring up Abu Dhabi cuisine, because believe it or not, I have some information on it, on food of Abu Dhabi. We mentioned Simba and Dak Convertible Energy Dan being massively out of position for where they normally are. But speaking of out of position, look at Hugo Braun. Look at the angle of Hugo Braun. He's
on the
sideways.
attack.
He is sideways. I'm just gonna get rid of all of the graphics just for the moment so we've got a clear view. Look at Mindful Wasp! Both of them are just gonna point at each other.
Like a pair of F-15s.
Could they just pincer into each other? Here we go, we've got some lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And vamos! Here we go. They have gone straight towards each other. Please don't crash, boys. So Mindful's got a cracking getaway. It looks like all the Alpine just stayed ahead of Gav.
Well.
Yeah, Hugo has held off Gav. So Boothy's up to P4. Betty Craig's up to 5th. Connor stays 6th. Kaiser Soze out to 7th. Baby Hornet's dropped a couple of placements. And Jam has got Jenski. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, Hugo Braun and Gav side by side through the Hamilton Verstappen hairpin. We'll try not to mention the 21 from last season too much because it still upsets me greatly. So Mindful Ross holds on to his starting position. Got a few moves going on behind us. We've got Baby Hornet up the inside of Kaiser Soze. Has he got the move done? He has. Little bit of chaos behind. Looks like Jam's going for a move on the outside. Jam picks up some penalties for doing so. Can he get him into the new long left-hander? They're side by side. We saw a lot of moves done here on Monday. Very risky. Jam is through. Simba, by the way, he's up to 10th. Just look at the position change quickly.
Wow, that's a fast start.
Wow, Simba settled down 6 positions up, as is that Conversible. Both made 6 positions. Purple Sector's had a nightmare. He's dropped 6 positions down to 19th. And at the back Mazer, as you said, did spin early on. Shame. But this is a long race, a long way to go. So Michael Ross, of course, leads the team of drivers over for the end of the first lap and sits the fastest lap. Ooh, got Dackle Verstappen up P12.
He's up to P17 on lap 1.
Not a bad start from the back.
That's a great start.
Dackle Verstappen, he's missed a race and 2 qualifyings, and he's now up 7 places from 19th to 12th. Can he give Ghost Rider something to think about? Jenski's giving him something to think about at the inside to the hairpin.
That's a good move.
It is, but Dackle Verstappen has got the switch back on that hairpin, like you mentioned, taking the wide line.
Yeah.
Just stick with these two as they head down to the chicane. Dackle Verstappen on the inside, he's got a slight slipstream from the Williams. It looks to me that Jenski's got the slightly slippy car. Oh, Dackle Verstappen at the inside of both of them. That was a bit of a dive. Oh, just got a collision there from Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider caught the back of Jenski. Dackle Verstappen will look to send one at the inside of him. Not sure if it's a legit move or not. We'll look at it later, I'm sure. But that has sent, of course, Ghost Rider round. He's dropped to the back.
The McLaren's ghosted at the back.
JML Penzo has, but oh, got Jam's round. Jam's lost it at the long left-hander. It's a shame. Oh dear.
There's a long way to go, yes.
There is. Anything can happen.
Lads.
Anything can happen. Hugo Braun is looking.
Took Simba.
He has. Looking back from Hugo Braun, Gav is just at the fast lap of the race, right with him, and DRS is active this lap. Could we see a move from the Alpha Tauri? Jenski in the pits, 5-second thing, speeding Hernosy, not good this early on. And Jam is round, is it Jam? Yeah, Jam's round again at the final corner. But we head back to the fight at the front between Hugo Braun and Night Shadow, who's all over that rear wing. Interestingly, Night Shadow not using DRS here. Wait, sorry, I was looking at the wrong car. I'm very sorry. I've let you all down there with my lies. Mindful Wasp is not that far ahead, I have to say. He's lost a bit of time there. Which Hugo Braun has got DRS as well, which is crucial. Gav has got it, of course, the whole train of them do, but because Hugo Braun was within DRS of Mindful, he got that speed to sit as well.
Ghost Rider and Samuel battling away there, coming into the second DRS soon.
They are. Let's jump on board with the Ferrari man, the Sambao drum himself.
That should be an easy pass.
Yeah, bread and butter. Takes a very wide line in fact, for that corner there. It's not a conventional line, but if it works for him, gets him a good exit as well, actually. Ooh, Sambao just took a little love tap from Ghosty. No harm done there. Samble's just gone off track. We might hear something about that later on. I'm not sure he'll be too happy about that. Back to the front, Mindful Wasp has just extended his lead over Hero Born somewhat. That will leave him vulnerable to Gav, Confetti Craig, Boothy, Connor and Baby Hornet, who are all in close proximity. This fight from second down to 7th, really tight. Yeah. Simba's a little bit way back from there.
Connor gets a good line out of that new hairpin, then he should be right on the back of Booby.
Yes. Oh, Gav.
Which he is.
Gav didn't actually threaten there. However, as you mentioned, Connor really is threatening Boothy. And he's got to move on the outside. What's a move from Connor on board with Confetti Craig? Little bit of wheel bumping, we don't mind that. But Connor has got a cracking run on Confetti Craig, who doesn't have any DRS. What's going to happen to the long left hander? Connor's on the inside. And he's through. Connor's got two moves in 2 corners from Connor. Fantastic.
Well done, that.
Now Connor will set after Night Shadow. But will Confetti Craig have a look into the new one-hander?
Not quite. Made a pass on man in the same
yellow
place.
Flag.
Yellow flag.
Should have run the helicopter camera of Boothy. Yeah, we've got safety car.
It's Jam. I think he's got damage.
Yeah, Jam's lost it again.
He's lost his front wing, unfortunately.
Oh, not good. But as we said earlier on, there is a long way to go. Just looking at the YouTube comments quickly. Stuvine giving a bit of credit for Jam. Bit of good conduct from him. Connor making a run for the podium according to Giban. Lovely stuff. So, we said about flying off into the sunset, which obviously this race is. That was my plea. Oh,
I never understand. It's pitting on lap 5.
It's a bit bold. If there's another safety car later on, it's not the end of the world, but it's a gamble.
Very brave gamble, if you ask me.
I agree with you. I actually do. But this race is held at sunset and tonight, and jetting off into the sunset is something that a certain Night Shadow is fond of. Specifically, have you heard of the film Train Spotting?
I have.
Well, Gav, if there was a film for the aviation equivalent, would definitely be the director of Plane Spotting, because he is an aviation enthusiast. So I promised everyone in week 1 of MRC Tier 3 that I would do some snooping on everyone. And I have found through the world of Instagram that Gavin is a plane enthusiast.
That's a new hobby.
It is. He plays Flight Simulator quite a lot on Xbox, I'll have you know, which is the disgusting alternative reality that we don't like. But it isn't on PlayStation, so we'll let them off. But he is also a huge fan of planes and aviation, has a very well-followed aviation Instagram page, which I'm not going to publicise on here, but please DM Gav if you want to see about it more. Ryan, I know you're a man who quite likes a Palmo or cheeky kebab here or there.
I'm not the biggest Palmo fan, I will be honest.
But you like
when you get a good one, they are really nice.
Yeah, I've heard. No, but would you like to know about some Abu Dhabi food that you can sink your ashes into?
Yes, I would.
Well, the typical Emirati cuisine is made up of meat, fish and rice. But crucially, the famous food of Abu Dhabi, the most loved one of all, is called shawarma.
Chicken shawarma?
Yeah, chicken shawarma, you know it! See, I didn't even know this is from Abu Dhabi. I didn't even know.
We can get them in the borough.
In the borough? The borough of Middlesbrough?
Mm-hmm.
Happy days.
They're actually really, really nice.
Another national dish of the United Arab Emirates is called kabsa, which is a mixture of basmati rice, lamb or chicken, vegetables, cinnamon, nutmeg and saffron, covered in bay leaves. Sounds quite nice to be fair. I could subscribe to that.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Pretty good.
Making me stomach turn.
Right, so I know Gav does MRC University where he comes up with dictator facts and people who were in prison for abusing young ones and such. I come up with food facts and I think that's much more, well, more. Food is good.
Palmos are good, but you can't beat the Potter's Mighty Oatcake. You just can't beat it.
Of course. But just to make sure we don't cause any offence, because we know there's been offence caused lately, partially of me mentioning Hitler in Austria, Just to balance out, for those who are vegan, the most common fruit crop of Abu Dhabi is the date palm.
Oh.
So, just to keep everything balanced for all those who are of various backgrounds and food intakes, we're not going to be biased towards meat eaters, although carnivores before everything else. I am a carnivore. We'll go back to some racing, because apparently we need to talk about racing. Simba's 10 positions up following various pit stops that are made. Let's just quickly check who's made a pit stop.
Energy Dan has had a belting start there. He's up into P10.
Yes, Energy Dan and Simba is forcing their way through. They know what they're doing. So we've got Confetti Craig stopped, as did Dak Convertible, Man, Ghost Rider, Back Mazo, Jensky and Jam. In fact, both the harsh riders have stopped twice. Tyre situation, Jensky's on the soft. You've got most drivers on the medium with a notable few on the hards. You can see this here. Feel free to look at the screen. I can't be bothered to read them out. The hard tyre feels like driving on ice here. It lasts for absolutely days, but it's not fast. The medium's rapid.
The hard is much better with a heavy fuel load, if I'm totally honest. It just doesn't feel right to me towards the end of the race. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I agree. I think the soft tyre feels absolutely incredible. Oh, we've got 2 cars round. We've got an Aston and a Ferrari round. Confetti Craig and Sambal have had a moment somehow. I'm not sure how they've had a moment, but and now we've got is that Jensky? Jensky's now just let Confetti Craig through. Sambal's got wing damage. His front left end plate is very much gone. And well, I'm sure we'll hear more about that later, but that was a bit bizarre. I'm sure the safety car will be in this lap, and we can save some more food, aviation and dictator talk for later. Speaking of pork and food, I didn't mention pork, but speaking of food, pork is actually a forbidden food in Muslim culture and therefore in Abu Dhabi, which is predominantly a Muslim state. For anyone who's wondering why I've mentioned chicken and lamb, there's your food intake data information from the local blowhole. Yeah. Oh, you're not allowed to have blowholes in Abu Dhabi because you're not allowed to be caught having sex in public or showing anything sexual in public. This is illegal. You're not allowed to watch porn. That's illegal too.
You're not even allowed to walk down the street holding your missus' hand, are you?
You're not. And also, if you're caught doing certain things like stealing, you lose a hand. So by that theory, if you're caught watching porn or having sex in a place you shouldn't be, would you lose a certain item instead? Is that how it works?
I think they may chop your Joey off.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling you might. Tell you what, people of YouTube, if you're enjoying this chat, please let us know. Dylan says, how can I join? Is that the YouTube chat? Is that the pork chat? Who knows? Anyway, we're back going. A Mindful Wasp has dropped, everyone. Oh, we'll post you a link later, Dylan, because right now Mindful Wasp has dropped the ball. Speaking of balls dropping, Hero Braun has absolutely taken off as well. We've got Boofy having a look at the inside of Connor in turn 2 and 3. Simba's there to pounce. The Lion King knows when to launch one. Hugo Braun, he's hit the track limit somehow. Is Gav going to pounce on him? Night Shadow knows when to feast on another man. Dylan, this is jokes. Welcome to MRC. We'll post you a link
14
later.
seconds. The penalties down there.
I'll just bring them up quickly. Just a little cheeky look at the pens. He has! Jam. Keep it on track. Simba. Just having a look. Simba's just had a moment.
Oh,
Simba's gone round!
Connor's gone round as well.
Yeah, I think Simba and Connor might have come together. Simba's then collided with someone else. I believe it was Kaiser Soze or Baby Hornet. Oh no. No. Samba was a long way from the back of the grid, by the way.
Oh wow.
So the top 3 have really just checked out. Baby Hornet. Oh no, we've got another car round. Is that Boofy?
That is Boofy.
Boofy's gone as well. No, Boof. Oh wow, we just saw Jam go round just behind him. What is going on? Has someone spilled some water on the track? Some oil?
I think possibly the lads have got a wet setup on here.
Yeah, that maze with time penalties adding on. So the front three have just dropped everyone else. Mindful Ross does not quite maintain his lead. In fact, Hugh Braun, he's reeling him in.
I think that could have possibly just been the tyre difference in heating them up quicker.
Yeah, maybe. Although he's on the hards,
really
which you'd think the medium would heat it better, but maybe the mediums have just reached the end of their peak performance and the hards are just coming into their own now. Because Gav's starting to drop off. Gav's dropping back. They've got a yellow flag. It's Connor. Connor's just had a moment. Oh, Connor, no. You were looking so good earlier. I mean, he always looks good. He's a pretty boy. But damn, Connor. Come on. Oh, we've got chaos ahead. All sorts of drama as Man rejoins the track. Booth, he takes an interesting off-track line there. We've got a bit of glitching from back Mazo and the Williams. Interesting camera shot on Boothie's front wing. Not sure I like that, but there we are. Let's try and get that camera shot back.
Up to P6, wow.
Yeah, I'm on board with Confetti Craig just so we can get the camera overhead shot, because that is beautiful. Confetti Craig all over the back of Dak Convertible. Could he send one into the tight right-hander here? Not this time. But there's a whole pile up of cars behind Energy Dan, who, as you say, has made some mad progress. P6 from last. Watching this train of cars through here, that is fantastic. This is definitely the best camera shot on the whole new game, was that final sector overhead shot.
Ooh, purple sector and Shadow Lancer.
Yeah, I'm just on board with them now. Through turn one, Lance has gone wide, and look at that, Dak Convertible's pouncing on his teammate. Work together, boys, you're on the same team! Confetti Craig's going to have Dak Convertible for breakfast here. He has! Is he going to make the move on Shadow too? No, he does break late, mind. But will he get a good exit? Shadow Lance has got quite a good exit himself, to be fair. This is a hell of a train going on back here. Can't step away from it. We've got yellow flag. Oh, Jam's gone round at turn 2. And turn 3. Oh, we've got another safety car.
That is...
Yeah, another safety car. Jam's had a moment.
Good for Connor.
Yeah, Connor's just put on a set of hard tyres. He can go to the end from here. 19 laps on a set of hards. That's doable. That's doable. And ultimately, he'll be back with the back of the pack. If I were anyone at the front on a set of mediums, I'd be making my way into the pits pronto. So, Mindful Wasp, Night Chalet, Baby Hornet, Keys of Soze, Purple Sector and Shadow Lancer, I'm looking at you. If you're on a soft, again, get a hard on. Yes, I said that, get a hard on. This is PG. Gibbon says from a very good source.
Mindful's in the pit.
He is, we're just on board with him now.
Two in the pit.
Gibbons brought us news, everybody. JML Pentazio has got energy, PlayStation connectivity problems. No. Hope he gets it sorted. Mindful Wasp pops a hard on. He knows what to do. Baby Hornet's in. As you're right. Gav stays out.
It's a strange one, that.
I think pitting is this is the perfect time to pit, to be honest with you, because
the mediums do go off around lap 12.
Lap 11, 12, yeah. And you can go to the ends. Well, by the time the safety car comes, it'll be lap 13. You can go to the end easily from there on a hard. Easily.
Yeah.
So I think he's missed a trick, but if there's another safety car, he could be laughing, because he might just try and do a soft run later on. Could that be Gav's master plan? Energy down right behind him, also on hards.
I wouldn't like to be the one on them 20 lap mediums.
Speaking of 20 lap mediums, Hugo Braun's put the medium on, so he's got to do 20 laps on a medium tyre.
Yeah.
That's a bit brave, to be fair, but you know what, fair play for the hustle. Mindful Wasp has only dropped to 6th. Crucially, Confetti Craig, Dak Convertible and Ghost Rider all ahead of him, pitted at the start of the last safety car. They were ahead of him.
No, to be fair to
they could make it to the end.
The safety car's out. Probably now until lap 13.
Yeah, you just expect so. The track's quite spaced out.
If he can get to the front pretty quickly and pull away, he might be alright.
He could. We're going to go back to the food and drink topic. So obviously you can't have alcohol in the dry state of Abu Dhabi. It's It's just the law. You cannot consume alcohol. It's illegal for religious reasons. So on the podium they spray rosewater, which is a fizzy beverage, which is alcohol free, of course. I don't know why anyone would drink rosewater if they weren't in Abu Dhabi, but have you ever tried rosewater, Ryan?
I have not. Well, not that I know of.
I have not either. I was rather hoping that you or someone in our Discord would know about it. Speaking of people in the Discord, Bergen says here, this is clearly a dig at Gav, because Gav's done a few restarts whilst on a slower tyre. Are you ready for the slowest restart ever? I think he's implying that Gav is going to wait until the line to do the safety car restart. Watch Gav absolutely brownhouse Bergen here and go at the start of the final sector. Just to prove Bergen
wrong. You are the pace setter at the front, so whatever pace you do is Bergen, up to you.
You wouldn't know what it's like to be at the front. You've not been at the front for a while. You are the spinny willy boy. Remember your place.
I beg to differ.
He's a top driver, is Bergen, but let's not tell him because he's listening to us. We can't give him too much of a compliment. He lives in Morecambe after all.
If his head gets a little bit bigger, I might be more pacey with.
Boofy's got a 5-second penalty for colliding with Mr. Simba. What's happened there? I mean, I'm sure we'll hear later, it will get brought up without any doubt. But that's not good. Coming to the end of the second sector, and we've got all the cars are fairly close. Got a little gap to the McLaren's a little bit further back. Sambo's just dropped behind Simba and Connor. Something's happened there. He's having some issues. Let's just have a little look.
Has he gone wide, maybe?
Maybe. Is he missing some parts? No, his car looks fine.
No.
So it's not said the safety car's coming in just yet. However, it does make a late call every now and then. Are we going to get a late last second box scenario? Yes, we are. So Bergen's right. We're going to have a very late restart because, well, Gav's going to have no chance to back everyone up. So how slow can Gav go? Currently 19 miles an hour is the slowest he's gone. 17 miles an hour.
Isn't he?
We know that Gav listens to the stream during races because he gets erotically pleased by the sound of people talking about him. But for a man who likes Celtic so much, that's a very blue helmet. I'm going to say it again until he clocks on and changes it.
We have a Max just behind him there, trying to get alongside.
Here he goes. He's dropped the bomb at the final corner. Energy Dan's going to have him in turn one. Wow. Energy Dan's got a cracking run. He's already on the inside. Simba's got a time penalty for corner cutting. Energy Dan makes a move in turn one. Oh, he's gone wide. Don't shut his back through. Confetti Cray snooping on the back of Energy Dan's gearbox. Meanwhile, Mindful Wasp is just taking Hugo Braun to P5. That Convertible's here to play too as Confetti Cray looks at the back of the Red Bull. Wow, what a restart. That was a bit chaotic. Oh, Energy Dan nearly taking a bit of a rear ender from the confetti bomb.
I think Simba had damage. He's just coming out the pitch.
That's a shame. He's popped the soft tyre on. That's an interesting one. Why the soft, I wonder? Maybe he's going to gamble on there being another safety car. It's a good chance of it. Ooh, Ghost Ride having a little look at the inside there. Shadow Lance is side by side as we run down to the long left-hander. He's fighting the Jensky in the Haas. Meanwhile, Baby Hornet and Man, the two Alfa Romeos are fighting hard. What's going to happen here?
That's a strange one.
What have you seen? Ooh, Shadow Lancer now seems to be clear. Connor's made his way past Purple Sector. Connor fighting his way back to the field after
what's going on here? For him. Convertible has gone round, Ghost Rider's gone round.
So they have. Just on board with Pandizo, just seeing if you can see what's going on ahead. Ghost Rider's dropped to the back. No, wow, that's interesting. Mindful Wasp, who could go on to win this race, just picked up a penalty and just cut 2 corners in the process. He'd probably like to pick up another one. But he's got a fantastic exit out of turn 2 and 3. Could he now, on those newer tyres, pose Confetti Craig and Energy Down a bit of a problem? Oh wait, Gav's just checked out. You were right, Gav's just found some pace. We've got a car round. At turn 2, it's Jam again. Jam really struggling today. He's not having the best of days. Confetti Craig having a look at the back of Energy Dan. He's got Simba, the Red Bull man's teammate, behind him. Is Energy Dan going to try and back him up to help the most mindful of wasps? If I were Energy Dan, I would defend for my life. Meanwhile, who's this coming to play? A certain Hugo Braun wants a slice of this cake. Energy Dan has lost position to Confetti Craig.
Hugo Braun's
at the inside of Mindful Wasp. Wow, what a move!
That's a good move. Good move.
That was. So Energy Dan did a great job of holding up Confetti Craig. Was probably about to let Mindful go through, play the team game, and Hugo Braun's got himself in a Red Bull sandwich. Confetti Craig's just going to try and pull away from these guys now. Night Shadow out front needs to extend as much as he can. We've got another car round. Purple Sector. He's round at the new long left-hander. Huge shame. Simba fighting his way from the back.
Oh, Hugo Braun and Energy Dan going down into turn 1.
Yep, we're on board. Hugo Braun round the outside of Energy Dan. Is there going to be room? There is. And he's through. What a move.
That's a good...
that shows you what a new set of tyres can do.
Yeah.
Great driving. Ooh. And now surely Energy Dan will let Mr. Mindful through, you know, imagine as a teammate. Oh, they didn't quite work together there, and that's allowed Baby Hornet to have a little snoop. Symbol in these socks battles after the race.
He's probably could be giving him the DRS in all fairness.
Yeah.
Energy Dan.
Energy Dan towing his teammate along. Energy Dan.
He's going Alfa Romeo on his inside.
Yeah, Simon's there, the Baby Hornet is ready to pounce. Energy Dan goes very wide there. He needs to try and let his teammate through without compromising him, really, because this is not helping their team in the team game here. Mind you, Hugo Braun's doing a fantastic job holding up. Ooh,
Hugo Braun really needed this.
He did. This is helping him massively. Got the Rebels side by side here. Surely these two are going to play the clever game. No, Energy Dan defends from Mindful Wasp. So Energy Dan clearly fighting his own race and what is his last race, but now he's let Energy Dan through. Sorry, Mindful Wasp through. It looked like he was fighting his own game today. Other news for you, Confetti Craig has caught Night Shadow. He's going to take a move on him, it's turn 1 I think. Got a yellow flag in first sector. Confetti Craig lining up Night Shadow.
Alpha.
There's a McLaren. We've got McLaren, it's Boothy's gone round.
Oh, Lancer and Back Mazo fighting there.
Yeah, they are. Back Mazo's up to P8. P8 for Back Mazo. Connor's up the inside of Shadow Lancer. He gets it done into turn 1, nice and clean. He had the inside for turn 2. Lovely stuff from our favourite Connor. I think he's our only Connor as well.
Where did he come from?
Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
He's got a run out of
Connor's making a move on Back Mazo. That's a cracking exit. You're right, you did say earlier he had a good exit there. Wow, he's through already. He's through. Back Mazo had no comparison for speed there. Connor very late on the brakes. And, that convertible. No, sorry, Shadow Lancer's making a move because, yeah, he's just dropped back a bit.
He's spun.
On board with Shadow Lancer now. We've got Man and Shadow Lancer surprising Jenski. That was a Hacken and Schumacher style move on Zonta. Oh no, Jenski's round! He just caught that on stream. Wow, I'm sure we'll hear about that one later as well. Chaos everywhere! Keep it on track, boys and girls. Confetti Craig, by the way, has made a move on Night Shadow. We have missed it, but Hugo Braun has come into play. He's right with them. And Hugo Braun making a move into turn 1. He's at the inside of Night Shadow. He's through. Very aggressive, but he has got the move done. Night Shadow must be racing for the top.
Must be hurting gas face these
tires. Jams round again, by the way, in the end of the second sector, final sector area. Night Shadow must surely be waiting for another safety car to put a set of softs on. I think the tyres have run that course though. Yeah. Next up, the attacking him is Mindful Wasp, whose energy damage just absolutely dropped off of these guys now. And we've got Dak Invertible on his return to racing in MRC, up to P7, fighting with Man and Energy Dan. He's looking at potentially getting 4th or 5th today, Dak Invertible.
Yeah, Oh, they've got another safety car.
Yeah, that's
What's
Gav
happening?
will be absolutely buzzing about that. But will he, if he puts a set of softs on, will they go to the end from here? That's a bit of a gamble. It's worth a try.
I would say, yeah. I think safety car 4 laps,
I think
8 laps on a soft
most
should be
people will put a
possible.
soft on here, I think.
Well, you would if you were a Gav.
Yeah, Gav's
Energy
got
Dan.
to. Gav and Energy Dan have got to. Well, the Energy Dan might put a medium on and play safe.
If I was Hugo Braun, I would stay out.
Yeah, I think he's got some opportunity to really push it here. Confetti Craig's looking good here. He continues. No, Confetti Craig's pitting. Hugo Braun continues. Gav pits. Mindful Wasp continues. Energy Dan surely is going to pit. He does. As does Man.
There's a car. I've just seen a car parked up on the home straight.
That must have been a glitch. Because I can't see one.
That was
Oh no,
weird.
I can. It's a Haas.
Yeah,
I think it's Jam.
so.
Jam's retired.
How's it? That's a really weird place to go.
Very. So Night Shallow's gone for the hard. Gav's gone for the hard. He's not fancying the soft. And Confetti Craig's gone for a new set of mediums, by the way. I thought he was already on a medium. Oh no, he was on the hard before. So he's put on an old set of mediums.
On the hard.
Yeah. He's put on an old set of mediums. Gav's put the hards on. Boothy stayed the hard. Energy Dan, Man and Shylance have all gambled on the soft, as has Purple Sector. Sandbag's put a set of mediums on. So Hugo Braun leads the race. Mindful Wasp is up his chuff. Dacaverse will ready to get Larry where required. Connor back into P4 after a great recovery drive. Back Mazo represent Williams and
got a
fifth.
really good chance.
Yeah, he has. He has. Especially without any penalties. Who knows what he can do. Track limits here are a bit of a tight one. So, the most successful driver around this track is a certain Lewis Hamilton. He's had 5 wins here. Mercedes have had 6 wins here. Of course, Lewis has one here for both Mercedes and McLaren, I believe.
Yeah.
Max Verstappen did technically win here last year, although in my opinion the race should have stopped 2 laps earlier. Should have been a red flag, but
let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Yeah, I'm so upset about it. Comments in Discord, Mr. Charisma, Benzema of the Kareem says we didn't show the confetti overtake. I'm sorry, Scratch. There's so much going on track, we just can't see everything. Looking through the YouTube chats here, Calvin is commenting on the slowness of certain safety cars. Well, look, as Mr. Redcar said, you dictate the pace. Confetti Craig means confetti war in German, according to our glorious leader, Mr. Martin of the Hills. Confetti war. Could you have a war with confetti? Is that possible? There's only one way to find out. Fight! Tom Brown says mediums from the way to here. Apparently he did it on lap 17, mediums to the ends, and it went quite well for him. Did it?
Yeah,
did he win a race?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. He won it. He got the win.
Did he? I think Redcar Rambo won. Give credit to Dacaverse. Matthew Sullivan, aka the Geckmeister. I did. We did praise him. We said he can win this race. Get off your crazy high horse, Mr. Gecke. You'll be back, I'm sure, to argue with me at some point. But Carl wants to see the penalties. Carl, I hear you. Penalties coming up. Now. There we go. 3 seconds for Hugo and Mindful. 6 for Connor and Bat Mazo. 8 for the Booth. 6 for Energy Down and Man. 3 for Simba. 6 for Jensky. 3 for Purple Sector. And 9 for Sambal. Safety car in there this lap. Hugo Braun, what will he do? Will he lead them away rapidly, or will he wait to the last moment? Good News Bergen says that Port Vale are losing, Ryan.
Oh, I'm pleased with that.
We thought you would be. Gecko, you're right. It's not a Red Bull. It's the Monster Energy can, Dan. We don't like that RB word.
Sounds like a song from Willy Wonka, that.
Willy Wonka. That could be Burger's new nickname, Willy Wonka. Oh wait, we're not doing nicknames anymore. No more nicknames. Matthew Geke Sullivan says he's backing Dak Convertible. Well, I would have thought so from your previous comment. Anyway, Hugo Braun is currently our leader. When is he going to go? He's in the final corner. He's gone. Oh, he's caught Mindful out a little bit. Flick back to the tyres. Let's see who's on what age of tyre. Got a yellow flag in the final corner. Maybe a little bit of a bump, but nothing more. So, Mindful currently on the same age tyre as Hugo. But Hugo's on a faster compound. But will Hugo's tyres run out of grip?
Oh, Connor's overtook Dak and Verla.
He has.
He's got a problem.
I think Dakon just made a mistake in turn 2 and 3. Doesn't look. Oh wow! We've got Baby Hornet, Rounds, and Batmazo. They've collided. Disaster. Simon was on for a fantastic result, and that's a huge shame. Right to the back for those two. Hugo and Mindful have absolutely checked out and just disappeared into the darkness. We've got a Red Bull at the inside. It's Night Shadow fighting hard with Energy Dan, who looks to have cut the corner slightly there. Boothie getting twitchy out the chicane. That's allowed Man to have a little prowess push on him. What can he do in the Alfa Romeo?
Ghost Rider has gone round.
Oh no, Ghosty! No, our resident Frenchie in the Williams. Energy Dan all over the back of Night Shadow. Is he going to make a move? No, he thinks better of it. That soft tyre really working right now, but will it last? Gav right now might be thinking, should I have gone for the soft? Is he on the right tyre? We'll find out in 9 laps time.
I think the medium is the right tyre.
Yeah, but Gav was already on the medium, and you can't get more than one, unfortunately. So Energy Dan on those softs right now really looks to be a problem for Gav. He just doesn't have the pace.
Past, or he will just...
I'll tell you what, Kaiser Soze on the inside of Dak Convertible, both of them on the hard tyre. Both are warm, but Dak Convertibles are a bit older. Kaiser Soze makes the move on the inside. Will Convertible have the exit? He does. Comes back at him. Gav is in close contention with them both, and he's got past. Gav using his ERS to great effect. Absolutely blitzing it. He's got past Kaiser Soze. Now he gets past Dak Convertible. He needed that.
Well done, Gav.
Well done. Past Soze. And that has allowed Gav to actually just defend for a couple of laps.
Gone round.
No, Dakon! He has, you're right. Kaiser Soze now all over the back of Energy Dan, which has freed him up to chase after Gav again. But Boothy's ready to pounce. Boothy really has impressed me this season, you know. What's your thoughts on him? This fellow McLaren driver.
Yeah, like I said, everybody's improved.
Yeah, you're right.
You are right. T3, 4, 2 or 1.
100%. Tell you what, that McLaren, you're right, under the lights, it pops. That's a stunner.
Gav spun.
No! No, Gav! Where is he? Oh, Gavin! He'll be so annoyed at himself. So, Hugo Braun still leads. Mindful Wasp is only a short gap back. We'll pop back to the gap to the leader. So, just a matter of 9/10. Mindful Wasp takes a different line to Hugo, who takes a very wide exit out of the hairpin. Mindful gets the DRS, but Hugo's quite a good lead. He should be safe. Connor on his own, fighting away. Energy Dan now P4 on those soft tyres. What can he do from now to the end? He's closely followed by Kaiser Soze in the Aston. Soze's making a move into the chicane. Energy Dan is defensive.
Shadow Lance was making a move there as well.
He is on the booth. Ooh, very tight. Shadow Lance just gets a tiny bit wide. But Boothy's got
so
a cracking
much
exit.
more grip on them on the outside.
There is. Look at the run that Boothy's just had, and Simba's there too.
There's Simba as well.
Simba's absolutely ready to pounce. The Lion King himself. Shadow from the inside and on the soft tyre, making the extra grip count. And he's got the move done. He's just held on. Simba's ready to pounce again. Jump on board with the Lion Kings. He's got a great view of this. Actually, no, I have helicopter cam. I love that helicopter shot.
Yeah, they've done really well with the broadcast system this game.
They have. Genesi's gone round again at the end of the second sector on that second DRS straight.
Sambal is
What's happening to Genesi?
under pressure.
Genesi's got some wing damage. That's not good to see. Energy down all over the back of sorry, Energy down's got Casey Soze all over the back of him. Sorry, I've lost for words there. Casey Soze looks hungry, takes a very wide line of the new hairpin. He's going to get a cracking run out of there. Energy down's going to be a sitting duck. He's almost side by side already, gets the DRS open, Ghost Rider's out, he's lost it. Oh no, he's lost it in the pit lane.
Oh, that's not good by Genesi.
No, and Genesi...
That is not good at all. He just hit the wall on purpose.
Have you got any footage of that? 'Cause if you have, I'm sure we might need it. We have another safety car. So, for those who aren't familiar, if you cause a deliberate accident which could influence the race, regardless of whether it does or doesn't, and it results in retirement or damage, you may incur a penalty. Please don't be a dick. That's the nicest way I'm going to say it.
I know best of all that you can't do that. I ended up with a heavy points and a qualifying ban.
Yes.
Which nearly threw the title away.
Oh, wow! Hugo Braun with a dummy for the pit lane. And Mindful Wasp was pitted, got a track limit penalty in doing so, but Hugo Braun sent a huge dummy. I think that was brave from Hugo Braun, because now Connor's pitted. Surely most people are going to pit, you'd think. And if they do, that leaves Hugo so vulnerable on those mediums. Surely.
Yeah, it really does. It really
Bookie's pitted. Connor's pitted, obviously. Mindful's pitted. Purple Section, Black Convertible, man.
Casey Soze stayed out.
Yeah, Simba stayed out, so's Confetti Craig. They've all stayed out. This is a gamble for Braun.
End up bad.
I think everyone who's not pitted is... Simba's the exception. His tyres will be fine. Kisa Soze should be fine. They'll be slow. But anyone who puts a brand new set of softs on will fly. Oh dear. This could be interesting. Martin Hill says he wishes he could see tyre temps. I agree. It'd be incredible to see what everyone's tyre temps and where would be. Would be incredible.
Yeah, that would
completely agree.
That would be nice.
That would be fantastic.
It'll be interesting to see now the pace from the front 5, 6 over the fresh soft.
Yeah, those softs will be absolutely flying, and I think Hugo's mediums. They're very old. Those mediums Hugo's on. I think he's going to struggle. So, make a prediction right now, Ryan. Let's both pick someone. Who's going to win? My money is on Shadow Lancer.
I'm going to go with...
Actually, Energy Dan. I'm going to go with Energy Dan.
That's a good shout. I'm going to go with Casey Soze.
That's not a bad shout either, actually. I think the other guys are going to have so much pace, but will they actually have enough time to get the moves done? Safety car's going to do another lap. I think that's a bit daft. It could have came in this lap, really. But,
do you know what? I've got to stay bold and go with Hugo Braun. I think he's got the ability to...
Yeah, well, he definitely does. It's whether the tyres can hold on.
I think he can.
I think he and Energy Dan's tyres were, well, a bit close to the live wire. A bit risky, but...
I don't fancy Casey Soze like that. I think he's on the best tyre out of the three.
Yeah, that said, Mindful Watchman's 7th. He's only got a few cars ahead of him to pass. Simba, there on the
problem is
the penalties as well, actually.
People are going to want to stay where they are now or pass somebody. It's going to be hard for Mindful to get back up into the top 3 from there. I would have thought there's only the 2 long straights, really. Sector 3, you can't really pass. It's going to be quite an interesting restart.
Definitely. I think, yeah, I actually look at these penalties now. Safety car in this lap. Shadow Lancer and Keyser Soze crucial with no penalties, as is Confetti Craig. Energy Down's got 9. I take it back. Energy Down with 9 seconds. I think that's a bit too much. I take it back. Simba really is in a good position, and Mindful Wasp for 11 seconds. I don't think he can bridge that. So actually, I'm going to go with Simba as my predicted race winner. Hugo Braun's not a bad shout either.
I'm going to go Braun, Sozy, and then Lancer, and then Confetti Creek.
It'd be nice to see Braun hold on. Energy Down on his last race in Tier 3. We'd love to see him get a result. And Confetti Craig, obviously, he's not been a regular. It'd be great to see him have a result. That'd be fantastic to see. Here we go. What is Hugo Braun going to do? He's done this once before. Can he do it again? Can he match this restart to the last one where he really had a good start and dealt with it correctly? He's gone early. And he's caught Energy Down out.
That's a good restart.
Yeah, that's pretty well done, to be fair.
That's not a bad restart from Keyser Soze either. Or Lancer.
Yes, I agree.
Mindful's got 1 spot. He's gonna have
Mindful's
to
already got
push.
1. Although look at him here on the back of Simba. Simba's so vulnerable. Simba will have to go defensive, but Mindful then have the exit in the corner. Surely, and he will. Look at the grip.
So much grip.
Yeah, Mindful's got him here, surely, on the way down to the chicane. Simba will use everything he's got to defend, but it's a matter of time. He's just holding off the inevitable.
And he's done. Has passed Hugo Braun.
He has. Simba's defended well, actually, against Mindful. Brilliantly done from Mark. Watching that from Shallow Lancer as Simba's now alongside. No, he's not quite alongside, but will he be come the end of the straight?
Has gone round.
Oh, that's not good.
Unfortunately.
Oh, Simba hangs on for another corner, but Mindful's at the inside on the new left-hander. He has so much more grip, and he's through. And now Confetti Craig on the back of Simba too. Oh. Meanwhile, Shadow Lancer now has to defend from Mindful, who clearly has so much more grip than him. Ooh. Keyser Soze just ahead. Energy Down and Braun.
Really
we've got to get back to that.
Great pass.
It is. Energy Down just back down second. These two fighting isn't what they need. They need to pull away to extend their penalties over the guys behind, because Keyser Soze, Shadow Lancer without penalties, will capitalise. 3 laps to go. Anything can happen here. We'll get 1 lap of DRS at the end. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, Purple Scepter's gone round again at the final corner. Booty with a time penalty now.
He'll be rubbing his hands here.
Oh, he will. As will Shadow. Mindful Wasp has passed Shadow. Shadow's just now
right on the back of Keyser there as well.
You know what, Mindful Wasp, I know he's got penalties. He'll need to pull the penalty gap, but wow. Tell you what, I think my call for Simba winning might have been a bit of a premature one. The tyres haven't quite worked on him. Simba, Connor and Simba, the 2 stewards fighting side by side. They'll of course give each other room. Simba's up the inside of Connor. Connor will try and run it on the outside. Look at the grip. Inside. Connor's just gone round the outside of Simba and round the outside of Shadow from 1 corner. What a move from Connor to P5 in the Ferrari. And you're right, Mindful Wasp has got past. So he hasn't quite got past Energy Down, but he's all over him. He's past his Soze.
He really just needs to stay in the track and on the back of Mindful Wasp here.
He does. Mindful's got that much of a penalty. He just needs to stay close. Oh no! Keyser Soze's round! I think it might have been Connor having some contact with him. Oh, and Connor's just got number 1 or 2. No. Back from Mindful fighting his teammate. Energy Down. Is he going to have the team game here? No, he's defending hard. That's not what what Mindful Wasp wants to see, but Mindful has a huge exit. He's at the inside of the hairpin.
Looking at the times, gap to the leader.
Yes, that's what I've currently got.
Lancer needs 3 tenths.
Shadow Lancer needs to find 3 tenths on Hugo Braun, and he will win this race. So Mindful Wasp is ahead of Energy Down. Will Energy Down have a look at the inside? No, he thinks better of it. Hugo Braun right now is on target for a first win in MRC. Can he stay that way? Oh no! Shadow Lancer's gone round!
No.
Shadow Lancer's gone round! Simba's now up to P4. He has got penalties too, so that will rule him out of really getting the win himself. So right now,
and now it's looking good for
let's flip back to the penalties, and Confetti. Well, Simba actually is in a good position. If there's another penalty for Hugo Braun, Confetti Craig just needs to get a bit closer. Oh wow, what are we going to do with 1 lap to go? This is literally like real life F1, I dare to say it. Shadow Lancer, it's all gone wrong for him. He's now picked up a penalty. He's outside of the points. Hopefully he can get himself a couple of points to show for his efforts today. He's had a great race. Hugo Braun leads on for the last lap. We've got a crash. It's Shadow Lancer in the final sector. No, the Mercedes driver has gone round.
Oh, Gav's in the wall.
And Gav's in the wall too.
He's lost his front wing.
He has Michael Wasp, the Red Bull, going into the hairpin here. Are we going to see a late lunge? Oh, he has a think about it. He doesn't make the move. Will he make a move on the exit? Anyone he's fighting behind, we're going to have to ignore you. We're sorry. This is the fight for the lead. So Michael and Energy down with 11 and 9 seconds effectively of penalties will not win this race without a miracle. But Michael still wants to take on track, of course. Hugo Braun currently will win this race. But Simba will be due for a second place at the moment. Connor might sneak himself onto the podium. Michael Moss lines him up for a move on the outside of the new left-hander. Will he get it done? He does. What a move. Good job from Michael. Clearly the soft tyre was the one to put on that safety car.
Confetti Craig is still...
Yes, he's on for a podium.
P2?
He's on for a podium. I think it might be P3, because... No, he will be 2. Yeah, he'll be P2. I think. No, he won't. No, he won't. Hugo Braun will be ahead of him. So he'll be on for P3 or 4, depending on how the end of the lap goes. So Michael will take the win on track. But it's going to be a first-time winner. Hugo Braun takes his first win in MRC. Simba's currently P2. Will he drop behind? Confetti Craig takes 3rd. Connor is currently 4th. Michael Ross drops to 5th with that penalty. Wow, huge swing in position there. SFR, so Danny Convertible 6th from last of the grid. SFR down also from the back of the grid, 7th. Peter Sozo, P8. Man in the Alfa Romeo takes P9. Sambao back in the points after rejoining the league, P10. Pendizo had some connectivity issues. I don't think he raced much of the race. His AI brought in P11 with back Mazo P12. Boofy 13th. Night Shadow 14th. Shame for him and Baby Hornet who came 15th. The Stuart Ding and Comms Duo both were fighting at the front and had collisions which dropped them down the order. Shadow Lancer just making his way around the final corner. He will take P16. And he puts it in the wall. I'm sorry, Shadow Lancer, there's no need for that. We caught you live on the stream. No need for that. Purple sector in the final sector now. And across the line.
There we go.
And there we have it. 17 finishes, 3 DNFs, 1 crazy race. Drive of the day for the game is Simba. We have a link in the description for Drive of the Day, and it is in the Discord, of course. Please give a vote to your Drive of the Day, whoever that may be, because of course we love to see people get rewarded, praised, and shown love when they do a good job. Whether it be your favourite driver or someone you just appreciate for the day. Ryan, who is your favourite or personal driver? Who were you impressed by? You're a hard man to impress.
I'm going to say Confetti Craig.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I'll agree with that. Good, strong performance from him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard to ignore Hugo Braun, though, with his first win. Of course, all results are provisional, but provisionally, he's won his first race in MRC, which, of course,
what a race he had.
We both experienced that feeling, and I'm sure he'll be jubilated. He did drive well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gibbon supporting his countrymen in the YouTube chat all race long. Simba P16 to P2 though.
Convertible P19 to P6.
Convertible, Energy Dan and Simba all coming from such low positions to finish all in the top 7. That is ridiculous. Fair play to them all. Connor had a very up and down race, dropped to the back a couple of times and fought back to 4th. He'll be buzzing with that drive.
Yeah.
And of course, Mindful Wasp, he started on pole, he took the win on track. But obviously with that penalty, drops down to 5th. I'm sure we will see many of these results change pending results and inquiries in the stewards' room. We have got Tier 4 action coming up in just a matter of 25 minutes live here on our YouTube channel. Please tune in, ring the bell and subscribe to get notified of all our other events coming up. And we've also got, speaking of other events, MRCX on Friday, 7:30 p.m. It's a mix of all 4 tiers and reserves racing for the crown in the desert again. Are you taking part this Friday, Ryan, or are you commentating? You having a week off? What are you doing this Friday?
I've got my name down to race,
Lovely stuff, as have I.
but whether I get in is another question.
Lovely stuff. Well, hopefully we can dance in the desert together on track with Connor giving sexual comms about us as always. But until then, thank you so much for being a formidable partner as always. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in and watched, contributed, and of course following us on all of our socials. Make sure to check in on all our events, and we will see you again soon. Thank you, everyone, and good night.